Hi everyone, today we're going to be doing a reading about what does the universe have to tell you? What do you need to know right now at this very moment? I have three piles. 1, 2, 3. Pick a stone or pick a number. I will leave the timestamps in the description of this video. And let's get started. Pile number 1. What do you need to know right now? First of all, let's look at your signification. What's going on in your life right now? Okay, you're coming up as a Queen of Cups, and it looks like you're actually going through some kind of breakthrough moment where before you were closed off, you didn't want to see certain things, you didn't want to take an action, you didn't want to change anything, you know, you were like trying to just close your eyes and not do anything. So right now you're actually getting into your feelings, your intuition, and you are unveiling everything that you were basically ignoring or not wanting to look before, and you're making it I feel like the universe or whatever is happening in your life has helped you to actually look into this either issue or I don't know, a change that is long overdue, or either it's just your decision, like you finally ready to take a step forward and actually look into this, you know, without like, instead of just ignoring this, whatever that is. So that is your major breakthrough, and right now you are cutting off all the illusions that you have. The Judgment card came up twice, so I see you actually breaking the cycle of being passive, you know, in your life or in certain area of your life. It might be relationship, the way things are going right now, your work. So you are cutting off this passive approach and you becoming a rebel to make the change. So you're ready to make the change, and the universe is helping you. Everything that's going on in your life right now, it's for you to actually make that change. And I feel like you knew deep inside that it's time to do that, but like you were comfortable where you were, you know. And right now you're coming up as a very how can I say, Queen of Cups is someone who is right now, at least at this very moment, you're more emotional, or maybe you're just an emotional person in general. And she's someone who kind of likes, you know, she's not like she's not a Queen of Swords who just like cuts the bullshit and just goes and moves forward. She's more sensitive when it comes to that. And like a change could be, for a lot of people, change is stressful, you know? But right now, I feel like you are finally ready to make this breakthrough and to change some area or maybe your life as a whole. And it's like very so here you're coming up as a very soft woman, but like what is going on inside you right now, it's this almost like good aggression, good intensity, you know, like you tired of whatever it is and you are ready to actually get out of this closed off mode and make some change in your life. There's a lot of choices. I see a lot of choices. It's like you either this path, another path, I don't know, either or, a lot of choices. And before you were trying to almost like, I see a lot of work coming up, some kind of offer or some project, I don't know, work, studies, something material or related to finances. Some kind of choice that was hard to, like, you didn't want to choose either or, you know, you kind of wanted to have both, and like now you have to kind of choose what actually serves you. Yeah, before, so here it says beyond illusion. I feel like before you were just going with the flow and dreaming a lot. I mean, that's the nature of Queen of Cups, you know. She can be a dreamy person. Sometimes she lives in her little world, you know, not really grounded sometimes. And you were fine living in those kind of dreamy situations that is probably just in your head, not wanting to actually see the truth, you know, with this card. Like you were just closed off. You were just like wearing your, how do you call it, pink glasses or something, you know, to see the situation how you wanted to see it without how it actually is, instead of how it actually is. And like you were fine. It helped you. You were doing nothing with what was going on, and you quite maybe deep inside you knew that it's not the right way, but like you were comfortable enough and you didn't want to change anything. So right now what you need to know is that the change is coming for you, and you are ready for it. What kind of change is that, I want to ask? Is it change in love, in career, just, I don't know, morals, the way you live your life? What kind of change is that? So the universe wants to tell you that you are ready for the change, and if you're not, they will make you ready. So it's better for you to, you know, advisable for you to actually take a step forward and kind of control the change yourself. It's gonna just go more smoothly versus when someone is actually changing it for you, you know, the surroundings factors or situations. I mean, it's not always what you want to do, so it's better for you to actually take it into your own hands and make it happen. Okay, what kind of change is that? So first of all, I see that you guys might be moving somewhere that you've been wanting to move for a long time, or starting something new that, you know, was that has been always on your mind and you kind of wanted to do it, you were lured into this new project or new field or this new place or something new, or it might be even a relationship. But here I mostly see like, I see a certain area of your life that you've been wanting to try out for a long time, but for some reason you weren't like taking an action towards it. So very tentative offer is coming your way, and the change is that you are now ready to actually do it yourself and go towards that change. I also see you almost like getting rid of some people, you know, you're cutting off some people, some just so your social life, your social circle is changing. Why? Because you are now choosing you. You're tired of this contemplation mode that you were in before, like doing nothing and just going with the flow. You're tired of that. Now you want to actually shine yourself. You want to show yourself, and some people gotta go. And those people, like next to the devil card, they were not, first of all, good influence, and now you're going to something new, to something that you really want yourself. Like you are right now, the change is that you're choosing yourself, you're choosing your own happiness, and now you are willing to actually put in work to make it happen, whatever it is. What area of your life is going to change? And this change is gonna make you very happy, because like this step that you're going to take to just go to new places, right? To new fields, to new social circle, to new relationship, new work, like whatever it is, you're going to new places, and that's gonna make you feel like very fulfilled, emotionally fulfilled. Yeah, there is a little bit of work that needs to be done because it's a new place, obviously, but like you are not going to be a hangman, you know, just passively looking whatever comes into your life. You're taking things into your own hand and making it happen as you want. And sometimes it means, I mean, some people won't understand you, you know, and I see some conflict with people that you know, and it's just, I don't see you being I don't see you being sad about it. It's like, okay, you don't understand me, you don't get me, well then you gotta go too, you know. So you're living just them in the past. I would actually clarify this devil card. Sometimes it warns you of some things. I see you going to a new path. Maybe it's either you really just want, you know, that specific thing that you're going towards, or it may be some kind of a warning that you should avoid. What is this? Okay, the one thing is that there's one particular guy that you know from the past, maybe your ex, or you basically know this person, and he might be stopping you from actually going forward, because like you still have this kind of almost like codependency, maybe emotional dependence on him, or some kind of connection that is not done yet, you know, like you still, he can still trigger you, and it's like you're trying to move forward, you know, and like get together with your life, like just go and move on. But this guy, what he's doing, you're trying to leave, and this guy was just like, yeah, you're trying to step up to a new level, and this guy is like holding you back. So he might appear back in your life very suddenly, by the way, with some conversation, with some like almost like regret. You see, like he is making you stall. So the only thing I can say that whatever change you are going to make or you're planning to make, it's good for you. Just be wary of some random dude coming up from your past who's trying to like interfere, not because of the change, he's just whatever, just his appearance in your life is distracting you, you know. It brings up this like not healthy emotions, and you get stuck on the situation, and instead of like go into this road of prosperity or whatever your plans and go through with them, right? You start thinking about this situation and it's like holding you back. So that's the only thing I see in the Devil card. It might be someone who you have very strong sexual connection with, or you just really like this guy, or just, I don't know, something, some emotional connection that is still there, you know. Basically the guy who triggers you, like he sends you a text and you're like, oh my god, like you're not calm when he appears back into your life. You're not casual with that. You're like, he provokes some kind of emotions into you, you know. You might actually be attracted to him. Maybe that's like more physical aspect. Sometimes it's hard to control your desires, especially, you know, let's say you're out drinking and like he texts you and like you can't say no to that, you know what I mean? Because part of you wants that. So just be wary that he might kind of not like hinder whatever is going on, but just it might take longer for you to get where you want to get because you have to now spend energy on this dude, you know. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know now? Exactly, there's some guy that is coming from the dead, literally from the dead, that is gonna give you a headache. Honestly, I see multiple people, but like you are closed off. I see at least 3 guys that either knew, so 2 of them for sure are from the past. 2 of them are from the past. They're coming back into your life and like they're making you like literally, look at this girl. She can't move. She's like trapped, you know, in her own thoughts and in her own, I don't know, overthinking, doubts, like should I give him a chance, should I take him back? It's just a lot of headache. And the guy who came up with the Devil card is right here, the one that you might, from all of them, feel more emotion towards too, you know. You just want to move on, and like they are kind of trying to, you know, get you back. Anytime you want to make a good change, some people from the past suddenly think about you and like come back, and now you have to deal with that, you know, stuff instead of going forward. So I see some people from the past coming in, but I'm sure you'll just leave them in the past, or they're gonna give you a little bit of headache. It's like, you know, you won't be, not gonna be sure what to do. I mean, sometimes you will miss the past, but I don't see you letting them, any of these people, in. I don't see you doing that. You are actually going towards your own abundance. You're building your life. So you are right now, what you need to know is that you are on your way towards prosperity, building your stable future. Maybe, I don't know, buying a home, moving somewhere, like something stable related to home, or maybe even a relationship, a stable one. I don't see a person coming up. I mostly see you are building your life, you know, like getting it together. I see a lot of things surrounding your home. Maybe, I don't know, decorating your house, getting new furniture, focusing on your on money, basically building your life, you know, leveling up yourself. And you are very cautious about the past. So this 3 people coming up, it's just, maybe, I mean, I'm not gonna say all of your exes, but like some people that once were interested in you and maybe were interest for you as well. You just leaving them in the past because you don't, first of all, you don't trust them, and second of all, like you don't want to feel this way. Like you're tired of thinking, because they giving you how can I say, they don't feel you inspired. Now they're coming back from the past. Now you have to think, okay, did they really change? Did that actually, I mean, does it worth it if I let them back in? Like it's too many doubts, you know, and you don't want that. It's like it stresses you out and like brings you some negative emotions and thoughts, and you just want to live it in the past. You cut that bullshit, and you are, there might be a choice that you were trying to make about one of those people from the past, but I just see you talking to them. I don't see you like actively letting them come back into your life, because your focus right now is just your prosperity, building your own life. I just want to give you advice. Oh my God, I got this deck. It's such a cool deck, guys. I love it. All right, let's get you some advice. What do you need to know? Like, how can you make the best decision for you, right? Advice. Okay, first of all, the advice is that when you go into something new or restart something old, think about it twice, because it might get you trapped in the same old ways in this situation where you don't feel, I mean, look at this guy, he's trapped, you know? So be cautious before restarting something new, basically from the past. Think of it, because it might leave you tied down to that situation, and you don't want that. You have so much potential in you when it comes to work. So when you decide to go to this new beginnings, think twice, because it might kind of hinder your your work. You're gonna be distracted by this and you can't get things done, pretty much. But I see you being an empress. You have a lot of potential and power, you know, just if you don't do this, you're gonna be living pretty much, you're gonna have energy, you're gonna have all of the resources to make it. Like, these cards were reversed, but you can always make them upright by making the right choice, you know? So I see you here enjoying your work and actually building your getting that money, you know, or enjoying your craft, something like that. That was number one. Number two, what do you need to know? I see you are being very social. You need to know that you are probably going to make a lot of new connections, new friends. And it's going to be a very busy time for you. Very busy time. You're going to be flowering, you know? It's going to be crazy busy. Let's see. What else do you need to know? What else does the universe have to tell you? Do you need to know now? I see the universe is giving you chances, at least 2 or 3 different chances, offers in different areas of your life. But for some reason you're not eager to take them, you know? For some, like, you just not, either you just don't want it, they're not like attractive to you enough, or just don't want to change anything in your life. You kind of like very hesitant when it comes to taking this new life offers almost. I see not that long ago you were in a very poor life situation, you know? It might be money, you might just gone through a breakup, I don't know, or some almost you felt left out and you didn't feel good. I want to even say depressed. But then you got yourself together and I see you actually changing your life and got some strength, you know, and power. So yeah, but like again, there is your dream and you're not taking it, you're not taking an action towards it. I don't know why. Why? There's also some chances in love, that a lot actually. I see a few admirers, but for some reason again you're closing them off from yourself. Like, you know why? Because you're good by yourself and you just I don't know what it is, but you're not taking those chances. I don't see you're focused on yourself and you are literally taking them down, you know? I see what 1, 2, like someone literally offering you some, I don't know, maybe they're confessing their feelings, or you know that they like you, trying to win you over, but like you just like, nope, I'm good. But I don't see you being scared of it. I honestly just see that you just comfortable on your own, and I mean, you're not interested in those offers. That's all I can say. What else do you need to know? Well, there will be at least 2 offers. You are focused on work, school. Like you are just not, how can I say, not focused on love. I want to clarify this card. I see you working hard on either a new project or something that you've been working for a long time, for a long time. Even here, it showed that oh, by the way, these guys or whatever offers that you have, right? You are taking them down. Why? You're rejecting them because they don't align with your values. Like, this is not what you want. You want some type of a soul connection, and for them they're just immature boys. That's why I don't want that, by the way. But what else do you need to know? I see you are more focused on work, on some project, getting your finances, you know. Something at work might disappoint you, but I don't see it being like being a major disappointment. It's just like you're trying so hard and you're not reaping the fruits of your labor soon enough, you know. And that's kind of frustrating. It's a little bit of frustration when it comes to that. It's like I'm doing so much and I'm not really getting anything back as of right now. But it's a very temporary frustration. I don't see it like being a major theme here. It's mostly just like you putting in so much hard work and like you waiting for those results to come back, you know. You also might be starting something new, something very creative, that's gonna invoke these feelings of some kind of freedom, you know, something completely new. I want to clarify, might be someone, I see there's some sadness about something that has ended in the past. And when I clarified this card, it came up as a choice. I see some kind of conflict with whom. So again, so here you're working, doing you, right? And what you need to know that someone might be from some dead relationship that you probably broke up a long time ago, maybe not that long, but this is in the past and it's been there for a while. What is happening right now, you, even before I clarified these cards, like you didn't show me the person, I just see you kind of feel upset, I guess, that it didn't work out, you know, that it has died, that relationship. And with this death card, you actually do want to live it in the past. You still feel sad, but you think it's the right decision because you are going into something completely new and you don't want to, I don't feel you missing that. I just feel you being sad, how it made you feel when it ended. So when I clarify this card, I see you will have a choice. I see some fiery conversation, not in a sense like flirtatious it might be, but like it also more of you know, kind of almost arguing of like you telling your side of story, your point of view, and the person is responding, something related to love. Yeah, there's someone that you left or he left a long time ago and you like kind of don't know where to put him, you know. You will have some kind of almost even either argument or some kind of conflict, you know, like not even a conflict, but like conversation that is a little bit, I mean, it's not as friendly, how can I say, it's like real stuff, you know, you tell it how it is. Yeah, conversation that almost looks like a conflict, I want to say, I don't know, like, how do you call it, basically, yeah, just arguing and stuff, telling your point of view, and then another person is telling their point of view, and just, yeah. I want to get an advice for you as well. How can you make the best choice possible for yourself? Advice for you. The Lovers came up again. There's definitely some guy that is very, how can I say? First of all, he might have a lot of secrets. You might not know what is actually, who he actually is, you know, what's actually going on in his mind. Like, he's very mysterious, not in a good way. He makes you, first of all, doubt. Like, you don't trust him, and you can't trust him because you don't know him. He never straightforward about himself and his intentions. Like, you never know, does he really mean it? Is this for real? You know, like, he's very shady. Here's the word, he's very shady. And the Lovers came up in reverse, just like it did actually before that too. So definitely some not a good lover, someone who's not a good, like, I mean, not a lover, but like a romantic interest of yours who's not a good choice. So the advice for you is that just don't take this apple from him, because he's giving you nothing but doubts, insecurities, I want to even say like sadness. He's not giving you good emotions, you know? He can't give you, his apple is fucking rotten, like, for real. Don't take it. And first of all, he's not even emotionally available. Like, he's not even, whatever he can't give you nothing. You're gonna be living like this by yourself. I feel like even if you were in a relationship with this guy, you felt alone and completely lost in this relationship, in this connection. Even I don't care if it was a fling or a full-blown relationship. You felt completely by yourself, tied down in the middle of the night, in the dark, completely lost. And he has nothing else to give you but the same thing, you know? Look at you, you are so prospering, and this guy is so dark. This is some shady dude. Like he came up again. Just don't even, I mean, they advise that you can do whatever you want, but don't expect him to change. You know, you want that, like, you want him back, okay, but don't expect him to suddenly become someone else who he's not, you know? And if you don't take him in, if you don't take him back, if you keep him at a distance, you're gonna feel it's basically your dreams, your dream come true. I don't know what kind of dream, but you feel very light and very hopeful about something that you're doing, you know? Very inspired. You will have energy towards it. Yeah, this guy, I don't see him being like a, let me clarify this. It might be some other guy who's coming up that you actually will be happy with, right? But some kind of love offer is not good. Don't take that apple. I just clarified this card, and like, there's someone else who will actually spark your interest, who will, even if it's a nighttime, who will actually match your, I don't know if you have the qualifications for a guy list, like criteria and stuff, who will match it more. You won't feel lost. Like, look at her. With this guy, you felt like completely lost. And here, even if it's still dark, you feel empowered. You are in the power. You have the light, you know? And it might be some other guy. That was pile number 2. Let's move on to pile number 3. What do you need to know right now? I see a lot of intuition and mental work and inner work is going on right now. And it's very intense. It's like you are working on yourself, on your mind, on your body, You just, maybe you're working out, you basically doing something to make yourself feel better. You know, it almost sounds like something has happened here. I don't know what. Because healing is coming up, inner voice. It's like, it's time for you to reflect, and after something intense that has happened. That's what I'm picking up here. Let's see, what does the universe wants to tell you? What does it want to say? What do you need to know now? What do you need to know is that you need time to rest. You've done a lot of work, you've been working hard, and it's like a lot of things, maybe some of them were unpleasant. Some sharp situations, sharp, fast situations in your life that felt like a burden to you. I don't see you being there right now, but I feel like after that, you need some peaceful time. You need to look forward and just, I don't know, maybe spend time with your family, kind of like detach yourself from social life. You know, you need some rest. And I see her, you're being an empress. You are just, I see you, you know what it is? What you need to know is that there is a peaceful time coming for you that will not only give you chances when it comes to work and money, it will also give you some new ideas, you know? You might actually travel somewhere. I just see you not being involved with a lot of people. It's like you're withdrawing yourself from the social life, and I don't know why, but I want to say you like staying at home and you enjoying it. Like, even if you're not staying at home, you're not as active as you were before, or this is what might happen, you know, in the near future. I see you just basically, you have your daily routine, you have your life routine, and that's gonna kind of bring you peace, because it's not gonna be, I feel like before, just not that long ago, you might have had some situations when it was like a roller coaster, like up and down with this intensity card, you know? It was hard to control, and it was giving you some emotional disturbance almost. And now you kind of want to get back to your true self, hear your inner voice, and just, I don't know, maybe reflect on what happened, or just get some peace. What else do you need to know? I see you having a lot of ideas when it comes to work, and you might actually achieve at least two of them. Two of those ideas are very prosperous. Like, you just need to put in work and be almost aggressive, you know, about getting it done. Just like this guy. Go for it, go for it fast and very assertive. So that's the key. What else do you need to know? I see some very hot conversations with a guy. I see a lot of sexual attention in a good way, because there is not only romance and romantic dates, there is also coming up some kind of well, fun times with the devil card. It's gonna be hot. I'm gonna tell, it's gonna be hot, and you might actually try to control that side of you. You might feel very passionate towards this person. He's coming up as a King of Swords. He's not this lovey-dovey soft guy, you know. He's very concrete, very logical. He might even come across as a little bit cold when it comes to expressing his emotions. But he's the man of his word. He can be flirtatious. He's just not a softie, right? He's not a crybaby. So, and I think you like that. He's like a man, you know. And I see you might try to control your passion towards him, you know, like try to be a little bit colder, not show your interest in him. But I see you enjoying time with him. Some nice dates, just good, you know, I don't know, spending time together. It's definitely a romantic time, romantic interests, romantic relationship. What else do you need to know? I see you are getting some new knowledge, some new skills, learning some new stuff, manifesting something about your work, you know? I want to clarify this. I see some tasks coming up. And then I see a family. Dude, I mean, the cards say for themselves. You see this? Okay, so just clarify these 4 cards. Because what it tells me here is that something that outlived its life a long time ago, someone you probably have been in a relationship with, is kind of appearing back. It's not that guy. It's not the guy who we saw here, like fun times. No, someone completely new. A lot of exes are coming up lately. Maybe this is just the time of the year, you know, they get cold. They need some Christmas snuggles and stuff, holiday date. And yeah. And I was confused if there is a chance for a better future, because I do see this card, 10 of Cups. After this, basically, when he comes back, they didn't show me who that is. I just see someone from the past that you don't even feel sad about. You just completely, like, you left it alone and you're not even sad about it, you know? You completely left it in the past. And then I see 10 of Cups, which usually a good representation. But I think here it means just that you were at some point in a very emotionally fulfilling relationship, maybe even long-term with this person. That's all it means. It's not like you're gonna have this again, because a lot of the cards, they kind of showed you the past and you are looking away from that relationship. And I think this is just represents the past, because when they clarified it, this is a person exactly you probably had, like, either you've been in a long relationship or someone just someone who is one of the major figures in your life, who it wasn't a fling, you know, it was not a fling, it was something more of a substance. And honestly, at some point this relationship was like balanced at some point. Like here, you see with this card, it was balanced at some point. It's just it didn't work out and it broke your heart. A guy who broke your heart for real. And you were actually giving a lot into this. You were putting a lot of yourself, your feelings, your resources into this, you know. You were putting so much into this that after this has ended, you felt drained, completely drained. And why it might not work out, I mean, it might be lies, I don't know, secrets, stuff that you didn't know, maybe cheating. It's just something that broke your heart for real, and you put so much of yourself into this. He might, I don't know, come up or show up, but you're gonna be with another guy. You're gonna have your fun times, and you will be completely like turned away. He might come back, like, or just like present himself in your life, but I see you as a hermit and like completely looking the other direction, you know. So yeah, leave him in the past. This guy, I mean, that's your choice, but I just don't see you at this point. Yeah, all you need to know that he might remind of himself, you know, appear back in your life, but I see you kind of not being interested, at least as of right now. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if it resonates with you, how it played out in the future. I will be very curious. Comment below how exactly your situation is and was in the past. And thank you for watching. Bye.